everyone else. My goal of being a content creator is just to have fun, to make people enjoy the time that they have when they're watching me, just to make people happy.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Busy night in Philadelphia. An incredible skyline in the distance. A tremendous city. What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce joins us as well. Allie, it's all yours.
Brian, thanks so much. Ben Simmons has rare passing ability for a player who's 6'11". He said, growing up in Australia, my dad told me to be a team player. It's easy for 5 guys to defend 1 guy. It's hard to guard 5. It's just a natural thing.
And his time playing Australian rules football, he said, helped him too. Thanks, Allie. And we're watching 2 highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's: commitment, comprehension, and communication. All 3 are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
And the starting group for the Celtics. At the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Robert Williams out there with Al Horford. And it's Schroeder in at the point. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Green. And it's Goose in at the 2 spot. And it's the Sixers to start out. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Now Simmons. With some arc. And he lays it up and in.
He's a tricky player. He's so difficult to guard. Simmons excels at going with the floater at the right time.
Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Left side Simmons. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Simmons has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Schroeder finds Horford. Tipped away. And he's all alone. Here's Goose. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Simmons against Schroeder. Outside Tatum. From downtown. He's off on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
I think we all must acknowledge that this is a redemption year for Simmons. The Philadelphia 76ers were strongly considering trading him in the offseason. But ultimately, both sides are giving it one more try. But consider this, a last chance for things to work for Simmons in Philly.
Now here's Schroeder. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to Horford. Williams on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Tatum from long range. Boston again missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Down low. Harris misses.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Here's Schroeder. Knocks down the step-back J.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way. He got burned for it.
Now here's Simmons. 14 points for him last game against Cleveland.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Goose. Offline with a three. Boston's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Tatum from long range. Williams passes to Brown. And yep, it's good.
And Brown is just utilizing his athleticism yet again. I mean, this time from the interior, though, but just sinking these close-range shots.
Green against Tatum. To the left wing. Here's Embiid. And another miss by Philadelphia. Boston trailing. Pass to Tatum. This one for three. Knocks it down from distance.
It's amazing. Scouts were worried that Tatum would be a streaky spot-up shooter, but you see the perfect form.
And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, B.A., and you know, everybody wants to compare everybody. You know, Tatum's like Kobe. Tatum's like Paul Pierce. But you watch Tatum, he's carved out a niche of his own.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. Let's go with a three. Drains the triple. He's got 5. And a unique blend of size and skill makes Tatum difficult to match up with, Chris.
Bigger defenders can't mirror him. Smaller defenders can't alter his shot. And he's still at the beginning stages of his development.
Now here's Tatum. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game.
A stalwart on the defensive end, and be the superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
Clock at 2. Here's Schroeder. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's the three. Who's can't hit? Boston's gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first. Struggling from that area. On the attack, Schroeder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Now, it took some time, but Schroeder found a home with the Celtics. Now, he didn't get the big payday he was hoping for, but a short deal still allows him to prove what he can do. A great deal to bring a talent like Schroeder to this Boston team. I actually like this fit. I think it's going to work well for both.
Now here's Simmons. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. To the middle. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Schroeder. Brown's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Simmons. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. The Celtics shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Horford finds Williams. And it's blocked by Embiid. Harris outside. Shoots over Horford. And too long on the shot. And so it's Boston with it. Tatum inside. Green covering. Outside Schroeder. And there's the drive. And the layup is good. Schroeder's got 6 points.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Now here's Embiid. Horford with some nice D.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Harris against Williams. Outside, Brown. And it's off from three-point range.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Goose. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics with the lead. From 11 feet away. Here's Williams. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Embiid. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
With the reach of Simmons and coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting
Brown has got. And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Pass to Goose. Embiid, high post. To the left side wing. Here's Goose. And another miss by Philadelphia. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Brown passes to Schroeder. Inside, here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing.
And Philadelphia calls time here. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Korkmaz comes in for Green, and it's Maxey in for Tobias Harris. A big group substitution here for Boston. Parker, he's checked in for Williams. Hernan Gomez comes in for Horford. Jackson, he's checked in for Brown. And Smart subbed in for Schroeder. Here's Maxey. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Korkmaz on the wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Well, described as a natural-born scorer coming into the league, Korkmaz is finally looking more comfortable in that role, Chris.
It took him a while to get some consistent minutes, but that can mess with your rhythm and mess with your head. But he's earned more playing time now, and you can see the results. His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through it.
Pass to Jackson from deep. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Back to Korkmaz. And here's Simmons. Now Embiid, defended by Jackson. The fadeaway. That's good from Embiid on the assist from Simmons.
And the touch Embiid has on his jumper and looking so soft and accurate coming out of his head.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Parker. And Embiid with the block. Here's Goose. Coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. And then Embiid with the dunk.
It's easy to admire Embiid. The game seems to come so easy to the big fella, especially when it comes to dunking.
Jackson against Embiid. Here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. To the paint. Stolen by Parker. Here's Smart. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Celtics lead by 3. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
The 76ers making a switch here. Niang's checked in. And it's the Sixers with the ball. It's a three-point game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Parker outside. Pass to Jackson. Drives to the hoop. And another shot. And it's good on the layup. Jackson's got 5.
Like whenever Jackson uses his feet on the glass, keeping possessions going.
Here's Korkmaz. Here's Goose. He nails it, and we're tied. Give him 8.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
1:21 left in the first quarter. Tatum, good.
What a gamer this kid is. Tatum wants to deliver the payback blow. Now that's leadership.
Pass to Embiid. piece of it.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Parker passes to Smart. Tatum with it. 6 points for him. Now here's Parker. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. He attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Pass to Goose. Parker against Embiid. Here's Goose. Fires for three. And the 76ers another three.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Tatum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Tatum has a good feel for catching defenders off balance. I mean, let's see what he can do at the line.
And the Celtics making a change here. And so Tatum nails both of them.
And of course, the Celtics traded back from number 1 to number 3 to draft Tatum in terms of readiness and absolute steal.
And here's Curry. Outside Thibault. Lets the three fly. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams. They did it very well.
We've got Matisse Thybulle. He's out there with George Niang. And it's Reed in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Thanks. Well, Goose in our last matchup against the Cavaliers played really well. He contributed 28 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. He had every facet of the game working for him, consistently in the right place at the right time.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Reed. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Outside Curry. Here's Goose. Shot clock at 6. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Offensive rebound. Here's Niang. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I love the hustle from Parker there. This is the kind of defense his coaches love seeing from him.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Uses the glass on the layup. Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Goose. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. 16 points for him.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Parker outside. Back to Pritchard. Driving inside. Thybulle with the board. The Sixers trailing. Out to the wing. 3-pointer. Another three for Philadelphia.
He didn't do a good enough job on it. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
Pass to Jackson. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
There you see why you want the ball in Jackson's hands as much as possible. He could clearly set the table.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Inside, here's Goose. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Harris is checked in for the Sixers. Completely new group for the 76ers. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Parker, he's checked in for Williams. Tatum comes in for Horford. Smart's checked in for Jackson. And it's Schroeder in for Pritchard. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips.
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
Now here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. Pass to Brown. 4-3. Here's Parker. And he can't get that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Defended by Brown. Embiid passes to Simmons. Brown with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. It's Smart on the wing. To the inside. Parker, no good. The Sixers leading. And he lobs it up. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Chemistry Embiid has with his guys. I mean, he seems to know exactly when to go for these alley-oops.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Tatum. Brown with it. Now Parker. Kick out to Brown. Shot to stop the run. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Brown's breakout offensively. It could be a surprise to some, but not to me. It's the end result of continuous gains to his shot-making arsenal.
And the Celtics making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in.
And for Brown, it's about consistently improving. We've seen flashes from him, but now it's time for him to meet expectations.
Boston's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Tatum. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Pass to Embiid. Simmons against Brown. It's Simmons with a drive. Embiid can't hit. Boston trailing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Driving to the basket and finished off by Tatum.
Wow, I am more impressed by Tatum every time I watch him. That's a veteran.
Brown against Simmons. To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. No good with a fallback jumper.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a book.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boston with the ball. On the floor for Boston. At the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Al Horford out there with Robert Williams. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard.
He can go inside, he can shoot it, he can dominate on the fast break. And tonight, Brown is doing it all.
Outside Simmons. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Pass to Brown. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Schroeder passes to Williams. Outside, Brown. Counted from distance. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the 3 ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
Here's Embiid. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Horford. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Out to the right wing. Embiid inside. Working on Williams. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Horford outside. Back to Schroeder. Over Simmons. Oh, Simmons with the block. Harris against Schroeder. The jump hook. Second shot opportunity. Embiid can't hit.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Tatum with room to shoot. Sinks the 15-footer. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
Wow, nice touch on the mid-range there. Tatum's a player who scores everywhere on the court.
Pass to Harris. Here's Goose. Defended by Brown. Williams against Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Green for 3. The Sixers again can't hit.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Tatum finds Schroeder. Tatum against Embiid. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And injuries are part of sports. Sometimes the team has to hold a player back and say, you're not healthy enough to play. Chris, that's got to be a tough conversation.
Yeah, and teams, they're more cautious now than back in my day. I tell you what, players can get angry, but you got to respect an organization that's looking out for you. Think about it. We've had some pretty horrific injuries where maybe the organization should have been more cautious. That's the savvy veteran. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Boston again missing. The 76ers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Goose. Pass to Harris. Horford with a steal. 3 on 3. Here's Brown. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Here's Harris. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
Shots good by Schroeder. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
all those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. Reed's checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's Curry in for Simmons. Jackson, he's checked in for Boston. On defense, the Celtics. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. Some solid defense from Williams.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. They grab their own miss. There's Jackson with the three. Nails it from 3. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Green. The kick out. Curry. Ooh, poked away. Can they get it? He takes it in. Here's Reed, and there's the slam. Comes to finish it off.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Outside, Williams. Jackson outside. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Harris misses.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Tatum passes to Williams. And Reed pulls it down. Philadelphia's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Stolen by Schroeder. Shoots over Curry. Kicks it out to Jackson. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Jackson's got 10 points.
Wow, and Jackson is just crafty down the side. He has such a quick release that even taller defenders can't get to it in time.
Harris against Williams. Harris down low. And Harris throws it down.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
Jackson pass to Williams. Horford with it. Jackson outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. It's not going to go for him. The 76ers go the other way with it. Over to the left wing, to the middle. Oh, they get a hand on it. Harris misses.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
It gives them great shooting from the wing position here. I mean, Harris often hovers around that 50, 40, 90 club.
The Sixers trailing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Curry against Williams. Right side Curry. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Schroeder. There's the drive. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And you watch Harris, Chris. He's continued to improve his shot selection.
Yeah, and he gets his points within the floor of the offense. He doesn't force things. He won't shoot you out of a gun.
Pass to Korkmaz. Now Curry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Parker, and Pritchard is subbed in for Jackson. Here's Maxey, defended by Smart. Here's Maxey, 7 points in the game. Launches it. That shot missing. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Sixers ahead. They're up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Maxey, and it's Goose in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Great feed. Simmons, the passing skills of the court. At 16, you can see the whole court.
Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Going inside. Can't connect from short range. Philadelphia shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Count it. And the 76ers lead by 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Brown. '76ers on D. They've led by as much as 10. Now Hernan Gomez. Back to Pritchard. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And the 76ers with possession. They lead by 4. And Maxey, here we go. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Outside, Brown. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Simmons. Drops in the layup for 2. And now an 8-point 76ers lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Tatum from long range. Rebound by the 76ers.
Can't quite find his three-point touch in the second half yet. He had 2 in the first half, but still none since the break.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Harris is checked in for the Sixers. Green comes in for Thybulle. Horford for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
I respect how Horford rarely tries to move out of his skill level. He knows what he can do and does it well.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. Make him earn it at the line.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Boston. And he sinks the second. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. His improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
The 76ers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Harris passes to Embiid. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tatum.
Very difficult to deal with inside. Once Embiid gets the positioning he wants, You almost have to foul him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
But that's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Green against Tatum. Over Green. And it's Tatum missing.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Stolen by Schroeder. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Floats one up. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Harris. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Simmons against Horford. Here's Embiid. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Embiid's got 19 points.
They're really working the paint now.
It's Williams, high post. Outside Tatum. Down low. Here's Schroeder. Oh, Simmons with the block. They get it back. Here's Brown. That one off the back iron and out.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Here's Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
And the Celtics call time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion. Let's just see that for the last part of this game, guys."
And Allie, thank you for that. Clock is at 3. From deep. Schroeder can't get it to go. The 76ers have gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Simmons drives in. And slammed up by Simmons.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Williams in the post. Embiid covers. Tatum against Simmons. Pass to Harris. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
This kind of hustle is why his teammates love him. Harris, nice work for getting after it on the glass.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. They get it back. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. And Embiid throws it down.
He's an elite scorer with an impressive repertoire. He is outstanding at knowing when to exert his will on offense.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Back to Schroeder. Over to the wing. Tatum against Green. Tatum can't hit.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Green, the pass to Simmons. Back to Green. Right wing. To the right side. To the middle. Here's Goose. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. 25 points in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Schroeder against Simmons. Williams passes to Tatum. Schroeder with it. Over Simmons. Schroeder can't get it to go. Schroeder against Simmons. Goose. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance. Schroeder
passes to Horford. And here's Tatum from deep three-point range. And they get it back.
And that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Williams' shot is good.
The way they've hit the offensive boards in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
Simmons against Schroeder. Out to the right wing. Goose, good.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Outside, Williams. Green against Tatum. Tries to break his ice. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And Boston has possession. Here's Tatum.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Here's Goose. And the 76ers another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Tatum with another miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Both teams deciding to change it up. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Hey, it's easy to see that you play the game with a lot of joy, MP.
Right?
But it seems like you're most joyful when the ball's going in the basket like it was tonight. Why do you think scoring brings out that side of you?
Because I'm a bucket. It's what I do. When you're doing what you do, don't it feel good?
But what about defense? Is that not what you do?
Of course I play D, but it's more fun to score. That's just facts.
But what does Coach think of that philosophy?
Everyone brings something different to the table, and Coach respects that. That's what being a team's all about. Just so happens I get buckets, and getting buckets is fun. You shouldn't read too much into it, Frank.
Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? It's that time of the year when the good rookies start separating themselves from the pack. And wouldn't you know, MP is still right in the middle of that pack. It's because he's nothing special. Just like I've always said, he had a lot of hype with his little channel, but this is the NBA. This is real ball right here. Is it technically possible he could go on the run? I guess. Is it technically possible that I could become a gymnast? I don't see that happening either. This is the MP you're going to see going forward. So get used to it.
I've been getting it since a toddler. I keep dollars on my head. Been
Yo, what's up, man?
I see you out there doing work. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Just like that.
Next time, man. Next time.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
See you later.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, hit me up.
In honor of the NBA's 75th anniversary, my team is releasing special versions of cards for players who made the official
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look at our setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Greek freak, but he doesn't want to limit himself to any country. He said that family members have told me I can't be the face of the league because I'm not American. But man, if I can't do it being me, then I don't want to be the face of the league. I know where I came from, what me and my family have been through, and it's something I take pride in. Kevin?
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Goose out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. George Hill out there with Allen. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And here is Hill. On the wing, Giannis unloads from 13. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Middleton against Green. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo, and that one is good.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Simmons looking it over. Pass to Goose. Here's Embiid. He's guarded by Hill. Good work there as it goes.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Harris against Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
6 to shoot. And Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Hill against Embiid. Allen for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
Harris misses. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. They trail by 3. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Goose, the pass to Embiid, lays it up off the glass. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Hill deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Giannis. No block shot, and it's off the back rim. No good.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
The pass to Embiid. Out to Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Fires the 3. Embiid, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the paint. Giannis passes to Portis. To end the drought. Good D by Embiid.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The shot's good from Goose.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, guarded by Harris. A floater. That shot misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Green up on top. Defended by Portis. Green kicks to Embiid. And the rejection by Giannis. And stolen by Simmons. And here's the break. Ahead. Stolen by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Hill passes to Allen. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Passes it to Green. And the call will go against Grayson Allen.
Grayson Allen.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Hill against Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Harris outside.
Antetokounmpo is clearly a freak of an athlete. At his size, with his agility and length and strength. And what really makes him special is that he works so hard on the defensive end. If he's on you, he's going to make it a long night for you.
Here's Simmons following the bucket by the Bucks. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Simmons. Clock at 6. Driving the lane, and Antetokounmpo with the block.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
Now here's Allen. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Simmons. And here's Embiid. Here's Goose, defended by Allen. Back to Embiid. It's stolen by Allen. Inside. Here's Giannis. 11 feet out and he hits it. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Here we are, Clark, at the midway point of the season. Lots of guys banged up. Is it hard to decide for a player when to play through an injury and when to sit?
Yeah, you know, so many factors to consider there, Kevin. I mean, is the injury going to get worse by you trying to play? Is it a matter of pain tolerance and you won't do any additional damage? So that's the delicate dance you're trying to figure out when you're considering playing while not being 100%. The biggest one to me is obviously, is it a long-term impact if you continue to play?
Here's Goose following the basket by Giannis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Bucks. Bora checked in, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for George Hill. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Korkmaz checked in for Harris.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength. Has really been a factor in his overall development.
Now here's Embiid. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he was in the intimidator.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Niang's checked in.
76ers substitution.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now here's Embiid. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. To the middle, here's Connaughton. A miss that time, would have put him up.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Middleton looking it over. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
I like the fact that Middleton can get the shot he wants because of his ball handling ability.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by DiVincenzo. No good from Goose. The Bucks trail. Here's Giannis. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And that's now 6 points for Joel Embiid. DiVincenzo passes to Moore. Now here's DiVincenzo. Floats it up for Giannis. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo. An unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
And the 76ers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Reedy's checked in for Embiid. Here's Maxey. 9 points last game out. Great open look there. Goose has got 5 points so far.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
DiVincenzo off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
These defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Goose. 5 points in the game. Pass to Maxey. A three-pointer off the mark. Antetokounmpo against Reed. 13 feet away. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Now, here's Maxey. Defense right on him. That one, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. It's blocked. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Chris Middleton.
Derek Jones Jr.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Jones, the pass to Nwora. And here is DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Connaughton. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. The pass to Maxey. Here's Goose. Knocks it loose. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And there's the strong time to finish it off.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
Passes to Reed. Out to the right wing. Here's Goose. In the game against Boston, very impressive. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. The Bucks shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. Shot from free throw range, and that's collected by Goose.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here's Maxey, defended by DiVincenzo. Pass to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Goose. They could use a bucket, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
76ers substitution.
Milwaukee in the lead. Now DiVincenzo. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. That shot missing. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Milwaukee on top, ending the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily. And the hard charging play from MP not going unnoticed.
He brings energy, to the table, and he helps teammates to get.
Well, that means. New group here for Philadelphia. The 76ers have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
Indeed. 1 shot.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Simmons is out there with Maxey, and it's Goose in at the 3, the small forward. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Goose, in their last matchup against the Celtics, looked like he was on a mission. He added 33 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. Very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Maxey passes to Simmons. And at last, they get one to fall. Simmons got 4 points this quarter. Milwaukee's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Simmons finds Embiid, shoots over Portis, and good. Got the friendly bounce on the right side of the rim. Embiid's got 11 points.
You'd think that Embiid would always go inside, but with his stroke, the mid-range is a good option too.
Simmons against Allen. Giannis inside. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. So valuable on the defensive side of the ball, Simmons goes beyond personal, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending. He's disruptive as well as disciplined.
Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
That's on Ben Simmons.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing a foul and still getting the shot off.
And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
The Bucks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo, and that one is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Well, we've seen mid-range jumpers lose favor, but Clark, it seems like the floater is on the rise.
Kevin, it's a must-have shot in today's game because of the lane being open as much as it is the way the game is officiated, where you can drive it and create foul situations. Smaller guys that get in the lane have to have a shot that can avoid taller defenders, and the floater is that shot.
Here's DiVincenzo after the made shot from Joel Embiid. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Antetokounmpo.
Once Giannis gets going now, he stays hot. He's capable of putting the entire offense on his broad shoulder.
Now here is Harris. 8 points his last outing. Embiid. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Pass to Goose. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. And they double up Embiid. Here's Simmons. No good that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Now here's Middleton. A 24-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Here's DiVincenzo. Shoots the 3. Kicks it down to Middleton. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now here's Embiid. 15 points in the game, and they double up Embiid. Now here's Maxey. Shoots over Portis. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Simmons. Takes it inside, lays it up, and banks it in. Simmons got 9.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Boy, once Giannis gets the ball in the painted area, Antetokounmpo is really almost automatic.
Simmons passes to Goose to the inside. Embiid, no good. Middleton on the wing, guarded by Harris. Middleton can't get it to go. Here's the 3, and he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from Goose. 8 points for him.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Then there's Allen. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Middleton outside. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th assist in this one.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Simmons passes to Goose. Simmons left side. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 11.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Middleton inside the 3-point line. They get the rebound. There's Portis. Can't cash in from close range. The 76ers leading by 5. Outside Harris. Simmons passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
You know, every year Embiid seems to kick his scoring up just a notch. I think he realizes how dominant he can be.
Allen against Simmons. Allen dishes to Middleton. Down his high post. Green with the rebound.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Down low. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Green. And it's a 9-point 76ers lead. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Simmons. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. On the wing, Harris. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Connaughton kicks to Giannis. Poke loose. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Simmons against Allen. Outside, Green. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
The interior game of Simmons is rock solid. When he gets a matchup he likes, he knows exactly how to exploit it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Embiid.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, this is Simmons at his most explosive, and we are seeing the vast array of his skills on display here tonight.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And that strange tension in the air. That's Ben Simmons and the 76ers. What looked like a surefire separation never materialized. And Simmons now still with the team. I can tell you he has a lot to prove this year.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Portis, and it's Hill in for Grayson Allen. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball. How to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better, guys.
That's how you make us, David. Thank you. Stories like that. That kid, that Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player. Here's Connaughton. 5 points in the game. Here's Giannis. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Thybulle. Now the pass to Simmons. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Bucks trail by 13. Timeout called, the Bucks.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get down for your Bucks and
Here's Connaughton. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Antetokounmpo passes to Connaughton.
Paul Reed. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Milwaukee with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Kicks it down to Middleton. Clock at 6. Over Thybulle.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Outside Hill. To halt the run, and the layup is up and in. Hill's got 7 points in the game.
I think that's why Hill's teammates really like him. I mean, he gets to the hoop rapidly and really does it in a simple-looking fashion.
Here's Korkmaz. Excellent D that time from Jones. Bucks trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Passes it to Connaughton from the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Curry kicks to Thibault. He takes it in, and Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry against Hill. Off the left rim and out. The 76ers leading by 13. Korkmaz passes to Curry. Pass to Goose. With the drive and a missed layup. Bucks shooting a meager 37% for the game. Curry against Hill. Ball's knocked loose. Throws it up high.
Sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Curry passes to Goose. Back to Curry. Into the lane. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Outstanding focus from Seth.
Coming out to the floor for the 76ers. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Ben Simmons is out there with Goose. And it's Embiid in at the 5. Oh, he blocked it with the flex off the backboard. Embiid. Milwaukee's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Connaughton. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
John, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the 76ers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And you watch Harris, he's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
Jones against Simmons. Jones kicks to DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Embiid. The offensive rebound.
the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Allen surveying the D. Here's Connaughton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Green. Antetokounmpo, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Harris dishes to Simmons. Kicks it to Green from past the arc. And they get it back. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Off target from outside.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Shots good from Goose.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Out to the wing. And they double up Embiid. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
DiVincenzo finds Giannis. Pass to Allen. Shoots over Embiid. And the rejection by Embiid. Count it. Giannis has got 10 points here in the second half.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
The pass to Bassi. To the right side. With the shot. Rebound, Milwaukee.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Hood, the pass to Connaughton. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Coming out on the floor for the 76ers.
Here's Allen. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play. Executed beautifully, too.
Philadelphia leading by 21. And here is Simmons. Passes it to Goose. Puts up a 3. No good on the shot. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. Hill, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Green kicks to Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Here's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Harris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Giannis. And the rejection by Giannis. Allen outside. Here's Connaughton. And Zoe onto Antetokounmpo looking over it. Outside Hill. Over Embiid. Hill, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Lobbed up there for Embiid. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
Hill against Simmons. Lets it go from 11, and the basket by Hill. Now Simmons. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6th block.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. The 76ers leading by 21. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Philadelphia.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
Most definitely. I mean, going down 2-0 would have made their third and final meeting of the season really difficult to win, but now they'll go into it with confidence and really liking their chances.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Joel Embiid.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to play at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Once a collection is ready to complete, the community will vote on Twitter at NBA2K_MyTeam to decide who the collection completion player will be.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of All-Star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
And now the opening lineup for Team World.
There's no doubt about that. An All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And it's a completely new group for USA.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Toppin kicks to Mitchell. The three-pointers right on target.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Now here's Melodon, covered by Anthony. Melodon passes to Pokusevski. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by USA. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the bucket by USA. Good ball movement here by Team World. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
Man, I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Now here's Anthony. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Good saving, and it's blocked. Here's Goose. They get it back. Here's Stewart. And it's denied. Here's Duarte. Passes it to Melodon. Teardrop shot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Goose, the pass to Toppin. It's hauled in by Achua. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Pokusevski. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for USA. 8-point game. From 13, Duarte grabs the ball. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Here's Pokusevski. Team World with another miss. Now USA with it. On the wing, Mitchell. Takes the 3. And so it's Team World holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal... Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
Anthony is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Toppin. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Goose in at the 3, the small forward.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So, Team World's 5 right now. They've got Achua, and it's Maladon in at the point guard position. They swipe it. Here's the break. Here's Goose. Lays it in off the breakaway. Goose has got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Duarte passes to Maladon. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Mobley, he's checked in for USA. Bay comes in for Goose. Substitution here for Team World. Now Toppin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Lozada. He's got 6. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
4th personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Team World.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
Stewart's checked in for Wiseman. Here's Stewart. He's off on that one. And Team World will come the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Tipped away. Stolen by Ball. To the middle. And it's Maladon with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Here's Pakusevsky. 5 points in the game. But dunk by Achua.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Team World leading by 8. 1:07 left in the first half of the game. Here's Maladon. Over Stewart. Unable to get that one. So USA will take it the other way. Here's Goose going inside.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now, here's Maladon. He's covered by Ball, and it's blocked. Cunningham passes to Goose. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
That's tipped. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. This one for 3. Here's Achua. And he banks in the layup. Achua's got 4 points this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Team World with their leads. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action. He will go for a different look here. Toppin, he's checked in for Mobley. Goose comes in for Sadiq Bey. Mitchell, he's checked in for Cunningham. And Anthony subbed in for Ball. Toppin is out there with Goose. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Anthony. And it's Stewart in at the 5. And the pass to Orte. Team World with another miss. USA leading by 5. And for Team World, they got Meladon. And it's Achua in at the power forward.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And for USA, Mitchell is out there with Anthony. That's Goose. Then there's Toppin. And it's Stewart in at the 5 down low. Now here's Anthony. 8 points for him. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Meladon passes to Pakusevsky. Now here's Meladon. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. That shot, no good. So USA will take it the other way.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Goose. Anthony looking it over. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Duarte. Pass to Pakusevsky. Team World needs to get off a shot. Meladon got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And USA with some changes. Wiseman comes in for Isaiah Stewart, and it's Cunningham in for Goose. Now USA with it. They're on a 17. a close game sees Team World taking this one.
Can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight. And we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.
I've been getting it since a toddler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on following my footsteps like I'm on top.
How's it going? Hey, need some help? Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
One more.
Let's go. Keep it going.
I'll see you later.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Just like that. Now get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Next time, man. Next time.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Shot!
We are back on 2K TV with Brendan Donahue, the president of the 2K League. We're talking Season 5, what's new? I know there's a lot going on, so let's jump right in.
We are right in the middle of
Danny Green. Ben Simmons. Tobias Harris. Joel Embiid. At center, 6'11", number 32.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is determined to make it work in Minnesota. He says to build a legacy, we got to win. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to keep step by step, brick by brick, building something, a culture that's going to stand here for a long time. It has required a lot of patience, guys.
It has indeed, David. Thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Goose out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for the Timberwolves, the backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 slot. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Here is Edwards. There's the pass to Vanderbilt. 5 on the clock. There's Russell with the 3. Doesn't go that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Now, here is Russell. After the miss from Joel Embiid, he gets that one.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Harris looking it over. Pass to Embiid. That shot, no good. Simmons against Russell. Floats one up, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Any point guard in the NBA, particularly one who is not a huge-sized guy, has got to have the floater in his disposal. Go ahead, D'Angelo.
Here's Simmons. That one wide left.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Russell against Simmons. Shoots from the elbow. He'll kick out to Towns. And the 3 off target. The 76ers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Harris dishes to Simmons. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Passes it to Goose. Off target from three-point range.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
And Towns not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Now here's Towns following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Yes, that goes in. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
The 76ers trail by 6. Harris kicks to Simmons. Pass to Goose. Can they get it? Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he can't hit the second. And he nails the third. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. The pass to Towns. That shot off. Good D by Embiid. Here's Goose. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. And not to get too ahead of things, Greg, but MP will be facing a big decision this offseason as he heads to free agency.
And it's a bit strange how his contract was set up to allow that. Nevertheless, he'll be a big name on the market come summer.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 2. Edwards can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the 76ers now. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Edwards with the stop.
And you cannot deny Edwards' pure speed, running the floor like a man on a mission.
Here's Goose. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Simmons. And the dunk by Embiid.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Embiid, no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Here's Simmons. And it's all evened up.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Passes to Towns. Back to Russell. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Green.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Here's Russell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Doris, the last few years for Russell has seen a lot of turnover and change for that young man.
And you know what? That can really slow down a player on the court more than you think. Last handful of years, Russell has changed teams and coaches several times, and yet he has still continued to be a factor on the floor.
And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here is Russell. 20 points for him last game against Memphis. Inside, here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. For Philadelphia, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Now here's Simmons, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. It's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Russell passes to McDaniels. Embiid against Towns. Unloads from 13. That one, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Harris dishes to Simmons. Embiid against Towns. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot from deep. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. A shot by McDaniels, no good. The 76ers leading by 3. And there's the pass to Goose. And he uses the glass on the layup. Goose has got 9.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside Edwards. And here is McDaniel. No points in the game yet for him. Launches a 3. Edwards can't hit. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Green passes to Embiid. They kick it out to Green. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Russell in the corner. Lets it go from the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 6 points for D'Angelo Russell.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Here's Harris. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Harris against Russell. Down low. Here's Towns. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Patrick Beverley in for D'Angelo Russell. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Workmaz, he's jacked in for Green. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. Outside Edwards. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And here's Curry who brings it up for the 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Here's Bassett. Misses off the right iron.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's McLaughlin. For 3, Okogie. And they'll get another chance. Reed kicks to Beverly. Pass to McLaughlin. 4 on the clock. Bobbed up there for Edwards.
And when you watch Edwards, expect him to get a prolific score.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
So it's Philadelphia now. Now Curry. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards are part of a class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
Now here's Beverly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the paint. Here's Reed. Passes it to McLaughlin. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The 76ers leading by 3. Niang passes to Bassi. Reed with the block. Minnesota shooting only 28% here in the first. A shoddy game offensively for them so far. Pass to McLaughlin. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
1:21 left to play here in the first. Outside Curry. The pass to Korkmaz. Pass to Goose. Lets it go. That one off the back iron and out. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Pass to Reed. Here's Edwards. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Goose, the pass to Korkmaz. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Edwards looking it over. Here's Reed. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Goose. Another key contributor in that nice win against Milwaukee. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Both free throws good from Goose. 7 seconds left here in the opening quarter. From 11 feet away. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers lead by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so, in the game for the 76ers, they've got Korkmaz. Seth Curry is out there with Goose. And it's Bassi in at the 5, down low. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Goose, in their last matchup against the Bucks, put together a real performance. He scored 18 points and drained a few from downtown. It was another strong showing for him in what has quickly become a habit. Back to you, Kevin.
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
Here's Korkmaz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Goose, the pass to Curry. To the right wing. Here's Goose, defended by Beverly. Offensive rebound. Bassi, no good. The Timberwolves trail. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That is his first foul of the game. Reed is checked in for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Goose. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. Vanderbilt comes in for Josh Okogie. McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Russell in for Jordan McLaughlin. Pass to Goose. Back to Embiid. Over Towns. And the rejection by Towns. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here is Russell. He's got 11. Over to the left wing. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Towns with the lay-in good. Towns has got 6.
Well, takes contact, keeps his balance. Nice finish by Towns.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Deep 2 from Russell. He goes up again. And Towns finishes inside. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Simmons against Russell. And stolen by Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents have got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Here is Russell. Hits the jumper in space. And that's 13 points for D'Angelo Russell.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And with the length Vanderbilt has, Dort, he can be a handful. Very impactful.
Yeah, he can. That wingspan on a power forward frame, he's got the opportunities now to let that work pay off. This guy is fearless on the floor.
Now here's Simmons. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The pass to Goose. Towns against Embiid. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Outside, Simmons. And slam dunk by Harris.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Timberwolves leading by 8. 1:56 left in the second quarter. Passes it to Vanderbilt. To the inside. Here's Towns. And Towns does so many things well on the floor, Doris, but you can't forget about his rebounding.
Right, this guy puts up huge rebounding totals every night. You can pencil him in for double digits every night on the backboards. This guy can anchor your team's rebounding.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Goose. Lets it go with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Goose has got 14.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Harris.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Now the pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Just 4 to shoot. The shot misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Now, here is Russell. 13 points in the game.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Here's Bassett. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Well, I'll tell you this, if the defense collapses, if it makes a mistake momentarily, Beverly has the kind of basketball IQ to take advantage.
And that concludes the first half. Minnesota on top. They finish off the second quarter with a huge surge. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by Goose.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Then there's Towns. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Now here's McDaniel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there it is for him.
Impressive awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Dependable at finding teammates with a terrific look there.
Simmons looking around. Passes it to Harris. And the layup falls. Harris has got 6.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Here's Vanderbilt. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers trail by 9. Kicks to Harris. And he drives in and slam dunk by Harris.
And a nice mix of strength and agility. Harris able to explode for the slam.
Embiid with the steal. Harris outside. Outside, Green. On the shot clock. Outside, Simmons. Puts up a 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. As Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves leading by 7. Russell kicks to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Harris. Rebound Minnesota. Reeves got rebound number 8 now on the night. Right wing. Here's McDaniels. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Russell. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Simmons passes to Goose. Embiid dishes to Harris. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
That interior presence of Embiid. Guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Pass to McDaniels. Towns with it, guarded by Embiid. And Embiid with the block. Now the 76ers on the break. Over to the wing. Here's Korkmaz. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
Now here's McDaniel. He's tightly guarded. Right side, Edwards. Reed kicks to Towns. Back to Reed. Another miss by Minnesota.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
Minnesota making a switch here. Okogie's checked in. Reedy's checked in for the 76ers. Seth Curry comes in for Tobias Harris. Pass to Towns. Here's McLaughlin on the pass to Okogie. Edwards with it. The three. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Goose. Curry with it. Driving in. Basket counts.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Here's McLaughlin. Reed covering. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Doris, we know that Anthony Edwards has given numerous head-turning quotes, but that's just who he is.
That's right. One of the most candid players in the league. Caught some media off guard when he said he saw himself as a football player. But this guy's got big-time personality.
George Niang, he's checked in for Simmons. Driving inside. The shot's good from Goose.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's McLaughlin. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Count it, good. Reeves got his 2nd basket. 76ers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Curry kicks to Niang. Back to Curry. Here's Goose. Edwards defending. No good from Goose.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The second effort. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Towns. Offline with his 3. Minnesota leading by 6. Okogie, the pass to McLaughlin. Snatched away. Down low. And there's the basket. Good from Goose. Goose has got 18 points in the game.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Pass to Reed. Over Reed. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Philadelphia. Goose, the pass to Curry. Here's Goose. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
Here's McLaughlin. Reed covering. Here's Reed. And he converts the layup. He's got 8.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
The 76ers trail by 4. Goose, the pass to Reed. Shoots over Reed, and the shot falls short this time. Minnesota shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Right side, Edwards. Towns wide open. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. 76ers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Minnesota. The 76ers also with a sub. Eibels checked in. A tremendous Mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Outside Curry. For 3. He can't get that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Reed. Rebound by Goose. The 76ers trail by 6. Outside Curry. The pass to Goose. Back to Curry. Over Edwards. Here's Reed. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Beverly the pass to McLaughlin. Now here's Reed. Reed covering. And Beverly kicks to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Beyond the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Thibault, the pass to Reed. Now, here's Thibault. It's Reed, high post. And the dunk by Reed.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Reed. So it's Minnesota now. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And he makes both free throws. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Goose. 18 points for him. Curry looking around. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 11 rebounds in the game.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Goose, the pass to Niang. Curry on the wing. Defended by Beverly. Here's Embiid. Curry with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Russell passes to Reed. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Goose. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Russell passes to Okogie. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, that's a nice pass from D'Angelo Russell. And to me, this is what you want to see. Him growing and growing as a playmaker.
Pass to Thibault. Passes to Goose. Now Embiid. Edwards defending. And they double up Embiid. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is Philadelphia. 2 on the clock. Another miss by Philadelphia. Timberwolves leading by 7. Beverly the pass to Edwards. Here's Russell. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling there.
Curry with it. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Reed. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Goose out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Here's Goose. Harris outside. To the left side wing. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And Embiid gets it to go.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Here's Vanderbilt. He dishes it to Russell. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. A shot missing. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Russell against Simmons. To the paint. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Russell feeling it out a bit over Simmons and misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Looking to end his cold spell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Russell passes to Reed. He kicks it to Edwards. The pass to Russell. Driving to the basket. And he makes that one. Russell's got 19 points.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Harris finds Simmons. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
A physical presence. Simmons is 6'11", nearly 250 pounds. He can easily absorb the hit.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in. Green is checked in for the 76ers. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Simmons against Russell. And Simmons kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. And here's Harris from the arc. Vanderbilt with the block. Now here's McDaniel. Guarded by Harris. A nice shot by McDaniel. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stretch for the Timberwolves?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Green kicks to Harris. The 11-footer. There's Embiid. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter. Minnesota leading by 7. Minnesota calls timeout.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He was very fired up. He said, look, this is going to be a big win for us. We close this out, and we'll show the rest of the league who we are.
Thank you, David. McDaniels passes to Vanderbilt. And here is McDaniel. Here's Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 7. Inside. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Now Russell takes the 13-footer, misses off the left iron.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion. Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Here's Edwards. Towns kicks to Edwards. Some solid defense from Harris. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Goose. Harris outside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 5. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Goose. From 11 feet away. Edwards can't hit.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
To the middle. Stolen by McDaniels. Trying to end the drought. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And that one misses. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's Goose. Pass to Simmons. Harris outside. Goes up with a stripe. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
Russell against Simmons. Puts it up from 15. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. 76ers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Over in the corner, Green. Goose, the pass to Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. Releases from 15. No good off the back of the rim.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And counted. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Drafted late in the 2011 first round, Tobias Harris has been traded a few times in his career. And players like Tobias who can bring shooting and length, they will always be in high demand.
Here's Edwards. The dive for the ball. And they recover it. Nice hit again. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Goose, the pass to Green. Stolen by Beverly. Out left to the wing. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Towns missing.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Here's Harris. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one is on Towns.
And whenever Harris is aggressive like this, I think it's for the best because he has that ability to attract contact.
And Harris drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Towns. Out to Edwards. Picked him clean. And they're pushing it up. And here we go. Embiid, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Now here's McDaniel. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. The feed to Embiid. Minnesota with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Offensive rebound. And it goes down 2 points. Towns has got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
To Simmons. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moments.
Minnesota calls timeout. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And there's the pass to Towns. Beverly for 3. Here's Vanderbilt. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Poked away. Stolen by Beverly. Pass to Towns. Over Embiid. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Simmons. Sweet little floater. Simmons got 10 points here in the second half.
And Simmons is so deft with the floater, freezing the D completely.
Pass from Beverly. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Green dishes to Simmons. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Harris. And Embiid throws it down.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. Beverly looking around, down low. Here's Towns. Shoots over Embiid. Another miss by Towns.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And here's Green outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Beverly with the ball. Inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
There's Embiid. It drops.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
To the paint. Here's Towns. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some discipline.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
A walking triple-double that Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. .20 seconds left in the game. Another miss by Minnesota.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Though he may not be a natural point guard, Patrick Beverly understands how to find his teammates.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And here's Prince outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. So Philadelphia wins it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.